It's a defining irony of this season that Arsenal caused Chelsea to win the title. 3-0 down to Arsene Wenger's men on the 24th of September, Antonio Conte reverted to a 3-at-the-back system familiar to him from both Juventus and Italy. That change, and Conte's mastery of both the system and his squad, has propelled Chelsea on a superb run. Going into matchday 17, Chelsea are guaranteed to be top at Christmas, the position occupied by 6 of the last 7 Premier League champions. Conte is also only the second manager in Premier League history to win 13 of his opening 16 games in the competition, after John Gregory at Villa in the 98-99 season. Conte's 3-4-3 is actually more of a 3-4-2-1. The basic shape sees 3 defenders, Cesar Azpilicueta, David Luiz and Gary Cahill, with the mobile and energetic N'Golo Kante in front alongside the slower but more creative Nemanja Matic. Width is provided by the wing-back Alonso and the natural winger Victor Moses, surely the most improved player in the Premier League this season. Ahead, the mobile unit of Pedro, Hazard and Diego Costa form a nominal trident. Pedro and Hazard are natural inside forwards, and Costa, the finest all-round forward in the league, can drop into space or provide a focal point. Vertical movement is provided by David Luiz, who is effectively a sweeper and can carry the ball into midfield to begin attacks or drop deep to hoover up long balls. Alonso and Moses push forward against weaker sides, denying opposition fullbacks space and creating an overload, almost mimicking the old 2-3-5. By creating this numerical imbalance, Hazard and Pedro can attack the channels between fullback and centre-back, while Moses and Alonso can get wide to create chances for pulling the ball back. Alternatively, the wing-backs can cut inside, swapping with the inside forwards. Costa is the combative focal point, occupying at least one centre-back. Chelsea will always have a man spare with this method, and even if an opposition midfielder drops, Kante or Matic can push up to sustain the overload. Such is the deftness of Chelsea's interplay, they can always find space. Matic has 6 assists, Pedro and Costa 5 each. Chelsea have scored 34 Premier League goals so far, but none have been headers, indicative of their passing style. Most Premier League teams are wedded to a version of the 4-2-3-1, while variants of the 4-3-3 and 4-4-2 are also employed. Both the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-3-3 tend to use inside forwards, drifting into space and allowing fullbacks to overlap. If not, the wide men stay wide, as with Crystal Palace. Chelsea's system can negate both approaches because of the remarkable energy and discipline of Alonso and Moses, best seen against Manchester City. Alonso and Moses can either press up to the opposing fullbacks or track the inside forwards, who then run into the wider centre-backs. With 3 centre-backs, Chelsea always have at least one spare man, who can either sweep or push up the opposition's creative central attacking midfielder. And then there is Kante, who has the energy and positional awareness of 2 players, and has made 43 interceptions so far this season, 19% of Chelsea's total. By game week 17, Chelsea had only given up 41 shots on target, the lowest in the league. It's defence that wins titles. While Spurs, West Ham and Everton have all tried a back 3 this season, Conte's Chelsea have been the most effective proponents of the system in the league. The signings of David Luiz, as close to a libero as the Premier League has, and Alonso, a natural wing-back, were crucial. N'Golo Kante's all-round brilliance means that Chelsea can front-load in attack without too much worry, and Conte's ability to get the best out of players like Azpilicueta and Moses in unfamiliar positions shows why he is both a good tactical and man manager. If Chelsea win the league, and it looks almost certain that they will, the use of the 3-4-3 in response to Arsenal's onslaught that afternoon in September was the moment their title charge began.